president has actually signed an executive order on that matter. My office can get it back to you, Michael. But this group in South Africa has faced racial persecution. In fact, the government there has vowed to take away their farmland that they own. And so the president has talked significantly about this. As for further details on refugee,
would you talk about?
I'm going to start with Charles Kleinhaus because his interview is pretty extraordinary. He spoke to the BBC, quite a long-form interview. His family, he says, he had a family farm in Mpumalanga province in South Africa, very beautiful, very lovely. And Charles spoke a little bit about how difficult it was to make the sacrifice of moving to the United States of America. He said, I had to leave a 5-bedroom house, which I will lose now. Also had to leave behind his car, his dogs, and even his mother. I didn't come here for fun, he adds. Now, you know, we were talking about whether or not all of these Afrikaners were, the joke being white car guards from Brakpan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a guy,
Yeah.
a 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
His mother, his dogs, his car, he has a farm. Didn't his LinkedIn also say that he had some kind of mining business?
I believe so, yeah.
Same guy. Extraordinary wealth. Extraordinary blessings. The kind of quality of life, the kind of assets, the kind of properties, the kind of business, the kind of home living, the kind of cars and normal standard of life that the vast majority of South Africans could only dream of having. That the majority of black South Africans in particular, pretty much we know, will not realistically be able to have a 5-bedroom house in their lifetimes. And he is, woe is me, gone to the United States of America for a better life and is now living in a budget hotel near an American highway. The delusion, the victim mentality, the failure to grasp reality. And he said he's super happy that, he says, I finally felt somebody in this world is seeing what's going on about Trump and the US talking about, or like getting them over. And again, it's like, what did they see that's going on? In your 5-bedroom house on a farm in Mpumalanga with your mining company, your dog, your car, and your mother. Like, my heart does not bleed for you, bro. Like nothing about this it's just almost beyond belief. And of course, no surprise, he's on that deluded trip that quite a few white South Africans are on, which is fact-free and false, saying things like the land expropriation has gone too far, your land becomes worthless, people are scared of that. And again, no land has been expropriated unjustly without compensation. No land will be expropriated unjustly without compensation separate from the courts in the new Land Expropriation Act. And that Land Expropriation Act, in the way that it works, that Expropriation Act, is done all around the world, including in the United States of America. They just call it a different thing. But the delusion is so clear. Then he says, other Afrikaners who criticize us live in a bubble. You were in a 5-bedroom house on a farm in a